Hello, welcome to the Riverkings Show. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about playoffs. Our team is in the middle of the playoffs right now. We're getting ready for Game 2 of the second round versus Chicago Cougars. A lot on the line tonight. The Riverkings have had a great season, and one of their goals has been to make it to Nationals, which is in Boston, Massachusetts. Getting a win tonight will help us achieve that goal. We're going to have a few of our players on today talking about the rituals and the things that we do to help bond our team and make us stronger for our playoff run. We had a great season. We were regular season champions. We won our 40th game last night. We're standing with a record of 40 wins, 4 losses, and 3 overtime losses. And now we're one game away from achieving one of our steps to winning a national championship in Boston. Austin Quarters is going to be coming on here. Austin is a 4th-year junior player, his 3rd year with the Riverkings. And he's going to be talking to a few of the players here about why we grow our beards out, about our hoodies. It's about the mindset, the difference between playing playoff hockey and regular season hockey, and then also about some of the things that we did with a raffle from Joe Pavelski and why we were trying to raise money for organizations and the mindset that it helps us with playoffs. So sit back and enjoy, and wish the Riverkings good luck tonight, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Austin Quarters, and welcome to the Riverkings Show. Today we'll be talking about playoffs, and to start it out, we're here with forward and 5-year veteran Reed Kaiser from Cody, Wyoming. Reed, what do the hoodies we're wearing represent?
These hoodies, camo, you can't see them, joke, but no, they represent, we're going to war, lay everything on the line, like your body for your teammates, just going to battle basically with the boys, ready to go to war, so.
All right, so we've been through 3 playoff games so far. Give us a rundown on how those have gone.
First round was easy. We developed some bad habits, though. Kind of got slow, and we started out slow, but we picked it up last night, and I feel like we're ready to go tonight, and we're going to be buzzing. So.
All right, now what would you say we need to adjust coming into the next game?
We just need a better start, I think. I think we're going to be freshly tuned now. All those bad habits are gone, and we're just going to pick off where we started from. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Reed. And next up will be Antonio Demchuk. All right, I'm here with Antonio Demchuk from Chicago, Illinois. And Demo, how long have you been growing your playoff beard now?
Right now it's been going for about a month, so a month and a couple days. So it's getting pretty long.
Yeah, you think you need a shave?
Yeah, pretty bad, but it could go a couple weeks more.
All right, now take us through what the point of growing a beard for playoffs really means, and what's the point of it?
I think it's just like a ritual that gets everybody in the mindset that we're all going to battle, and it just makes us look a little bit more grittier, and it's just another bonding experience for the boys to go through. Brings us that much closer for the playoff run.
Now, being from Chicago and knowing a lot of guys on Chicago, what does this playoff series mean to you?
I mean, it's been a lot of fun playing against some guys that I grew up playing with, but it'll be that much better if we beat them. So hopefully the boys will come out and we'll get back to our old habits, like Reed said, pick up our game, and we'll come out with a win, buy our plane tickets to Boston.
All right, thank you, Antonio. Next up, we will have Eric Schutte. All right, I'm here with Eric Schutte now from Olathe, Kansas. He's the starting goaltender for the Riverkings. What do you see on the ice from your perspective that we need to do better for the second game here?
Well, I'd like it if we score earlier. I mean, scoring more than the other team's nice, but 22 seconds left, that's cutting a little close for my liking. But we need to work hard. I think the playoff series before got us a little bit off our game, but last night we definitely worked hard. Like that was the key to victory for sure, was working hard, and we just weren't as crisp as we usually are. And I think tonight we'll get right back to that, and should be hopefully more goals than 2. I mean, still scored more, but I like 6. That's a good number.
Absolutely. Now this is your first junior playoff experience. Take us through how that feels and what's going through your head before a game.
It's a lot different. Like last playoff series, once again, didn't really do it justice because it was basically just felt like another game. I think we scored 17 goals or something like that, and so it wasn't really the same. But last night it was definitely different, as they came out a lot harder than they had originally because we played them 5 times before, and they brought it hard, and it was a little different. It was a lot more fun though. It was a really fun experience. The atmosphere was great, and everybody was really working hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how long have you grown your beard for?
This is rolling on about 2.5 weeks or so, maybe 3.
Dang, there you go. Now, what kind of mindset do we have in the locker room before a game?
It's a lot more laid back than I think people would think. Like, they'd probably think everyone's sitting there staring straight ahead, all mental and in their head. But I mean, we have the music playing, guys are up, smiling, laughing. I think it's a good sign that we're focused, but we're loose. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and I think that shows at later points in the game when game's on the line is no one's really panicking. We're all under control. We know it's like, hey guys, we got this. I mean, pretty relaxed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Eric, and good luck tonight. Next, we will have up Kurt Lepak from Chicago, Illinois. All right, I'm here with Kurt Lepak from Chicago, Illinois. Kurt, you're the youngest player. In my opinion, you have the best beard. Tell us how you do it.
Kind of just think about growing it, and then it grows.
Really? So it's kind of like a mindset?
Yeah.
Almost like playoff hockey?
Yeah.
All right, I got you there. Now, being a rookie and coming into your first playoff series of junior hockey, what's going through your head?
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but so far it's been a great experience. Boys have been playing pretty hard.
Now, do you know any guys on the Chicago Cougars?
Yeah, I know Zach Bishop.
Okay, so you've obviously played against them or played with them along the way. So how does that feel? Like, is there a little tension there?
It's kind of cool playing with a buddy, but at the same time, I want to beat him for bragging rights.
There you go. Now, you go to school at Lincoln High, and I heard you recently just had an ACT. How do you balance your ACT study time with focusing and getting ready for playoff hockey?
It's really hard. So usually right after school, I'll come to practice, and after practice, I'll go home and do my homework. So I don't really have a lot of time for other stuff.
Well, that's good. Being in the locker room before a game, take us through that, like what it's like.
It's a fun time. We always got the music going. Gets me pumped. Gets all the boys pumped. Gets them ready for the game.
All right, Kurt. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Next up will be Kyle Smith from Colorado. I'm here with Kyle Smith from Denver, Colorado. Now, Kyle, you're a high school player. You're from Denver. The altitude's different. Take us through how this playoff series is going for you.
It's I've lived here for a while and I've adjusted to the altitude, but when I first came back from Denver from our Christmas break, it definitely got to me that first practice. It's a lot thicker air and it was a lot harder to breathe, but I mean, you kind of adjust to it, and now we're all ready, set, and ready to go.
Now, I know how you had to prepare for the ACT this week. Now, how do you balance out the ACT studying time that you had with your hockey, and how do you still stay focused for playoffs and school?
We took the ACT from 7:30 to 12, and then ended up going right to practice right after that, being able to try and get some food in right before and just trying to dial in. It was definitely hard, but managed to do it because we're dedicated right now, and we're just going for the playoff push, and we really want this. So as a unit, it was my part to be able to come focus practice.
All right. Now, you're a rookie, obviously, so it's your first playoff series. What's your role going in this series?
My role going into this series is definitely that grind. We need all of our top players playing right now. We can't have them off focus, so it's kind of my job to be able to enforce out there, kind of make sure that there's a balanced game out there and we're playing our best hockey.
Now, tonight is Game 2. This is an elimination game. We could potentially end the Cougars season. What are you eating for breakfast, lunch, and right before the game to make sure you're at the top of your game?
Definitely something I made for breakfast right before I came here is I had some eggs, cooked up some bacon with it, some sausage, put some toast in, super easy to make, kind of a full, well-balanced meal. Maybe a little orange juice, being able to get some of that calcium in you. I'll probably go take a nap and then wake up from a quick pregame nap to a lunch. And for lunch, I'll probably make a couple sandwiches with turkey, maybe go have a salad or something like that, something super light, but also full of proteins and everything like that, something to get ready for the game. All
right, now, you're still a pretty young guy on our team and still have a way better beard than I do. How do you do it?
How do I do it? I've had a beard since like second grade. So, I just shaved a lot and then
come 17 years, and I'm on the Riverkings, and it's right here.
There you go. Now, who do you think has the best playoff beard? And don't forget, I'm your veteran.
Best playoff beard. I got a veteran sitting right next to me, but I definitely got to say our best beard is Reed Kaiser.
Really? All right. Well, thank you, Kyle. And next up, we'll have former River King Nick Demchuk. I'm here with Nick Demchuk, a former River King and really important part of our team last year. He's from Farmington Hills, Michigan. And Nick, why'd you come back to watch the River Kings play this weekend?
Well, I was up at school, and we had spring break this week, so I thought, it'd be nice to come up here, visit. We got really good ties with the old Billet family and the guys on the team, and I thought it'd be a real nice time coming up and seeing how everyone was doing. It's a great time to come, too, because it's a good playoff push right here, so I'm really glad to be here.
Now tell us about school. Like, where do you go? What are you going for?
I am currently enrolled at Western Michigan University, and my major is biomedical. And this team last year really taught me a lot about what I need to do for school this year, about having discipline. If you work real hard for what you're doing, it's way better when you earn it, and just never forget what you're here for.
It always makes us feel good when we have former River Kings come back, watch us play, support us, and even help us in our locker room before playoff games. Now, Nick, who do you think has the best playoff beard?
I gotta say Kurt Lepak. He's got a real clean one. Reed Kaiser was coming in close. He's got the length, but wasn't clean, so we're gonna go with Kurt.
Awesome. Now, as you can see, we're wearing these hoodies, which represents that we're going to war. Now, we know that hockey's not the same as war, but we like to think it is. Anyways, we actually recently auctioned off a Joe Pavelski signed poster and ticket, and we raised $500 for the Wounded Warriors Foundation. So we'd like to thank them, and we hope you guys come out and watch us play tonight at 7:30, elimination game, and we're hoping we can get the W. Thank you.